Hey up YouTube, my name's Tuna and welcome to the very first how-to video, and this one specifically is how to install 7 Days to Die mods from 7daystoDieMods.com. That is way easier to write than it is to actually say. The amount of outtakes, I should just do an outtakes thing. Anyway, so if you are comfortable with using File Explorer, unzipping files, that type of thing, head on over to 7daystoDieMods.com, and this is where we will be getting our mods from. Now, there are other places you can get them from, namely Nexus is a good one. This is a bit more automated, but I think it has pretty much the same mods on there as well, but personal preference, I do prefer this one. So 7daystoDieMods.com is the website. It will give you some featured mods, it will give you latest, it will give you a bit of news, bit of popular stuff, that type of thing. There is a search function here. Specifically, we're going to be doing the one that I'm doing for my lives at the moment, which is Fluffy Panda's POI pack. We've had a few people asking about this one, so I'm going to show you how to pop this in and get it installed. First off, let's do a search for Fluffy Panda. This applies to anything, so if you want to search for drinking from jars, which I know is quite a popular one. If you want to search for different foods or magazines or maps, that type of thing, you can use this search function and it will bring up a selection of results for you. This one, as I say, is going to be the, we've done the Mega Mall. This one is going to be the POI pack, which we're after. So when you've searched for it and you found the page that you wanted, this is the Fluffy Panda POI pack. The developers will generally give you an information overview, which will include how to install it. Some don't give as much information, some give a lot more information depending on what it is. There will also be, usually there will be a little warning, maybe to say this is version 2 or this is version 1. It needs a certain version of 7 Days to Die. Personally, a lot of the new ones have been updated already to version 2, which is what 7 Days to Die is on. I've been sticking to those to make life easier, so I don't have to keep downloading and reinstalling different versions. That's just my personal choice. So a lot of people are still using some of the older mods and the older versions of the game. So once you have this, there are generally little tabs which will give some images, some videos and overviews, that type of thing, change logs, and then we want to hit the download. For this one, we have two choices, version 1 or version 2. We are going on version 2, so just hit the little download button. For this one, it takes us through to Google Drive. And then we have two that we have available here. So we have vanilla only blocks and we have the modded one. The modded one allows all the little extra bits that Fluffy has created. It is quite substantially larger because it has to include all the different parts of the buildings, if there's any other bits that have been included in that. So this is the one we want to go for. So it's Fluffy Panda 2.0 POI pack 3.3.3 modded.zip. Let's hit the download. Usually it says unable to scan for viruses because it's so large. We can download these anyway. I suggest, and I've always done this since the internet was born and I've been brought up with it, I am old, is if you have a virus scanner available, then always give any files that you do download from the internet just a quick scan. I just want people to be safe. I don't want them to install something. I'm not saying anybody is doing anything, of course, but just in case, it's a good habit to get into. So let's download. Once you've downloaded it, depending on where your downloads save to, all you need to do is right hand click of that and extract everything, and that will create a new folder. This one is 2.0 POI pack 3.3.3 modded, no zip afterwards. Once you've done that, you can just, it's up to you, but I generally tend to delete them once I've done that. Inside the folder are three. You've got a Christmas modeler, you've got the modeler for mini traders, and you've got the POI pack 3.3.3 or whatever version that you've downloaded. Currently I'm not running the Christmas one, so what I would do is select the mini traders, select that one as well, hit copy, or Control C, depending on how long you've been using the old keyboards. Then you need to navigate your way to the Steam library, and you need to paste those into the mods area of 7 Days to Die. So wherever your Steam games get saved to, there's your Steam library, Steam apps. You select Common, 7 Days to Die, and then you have a mods folder in there. If you don't have a mods folder, you can actually create that, and it will work in exactly the same way. Inside the mods folder, you can see I've already got the mini traders and 3.3 modded for the POI pack. So I'm not going to copy them into here because I don't want to upset the live versions that we're doing at the moment. We do those on a Monday and Thursday, if anybody's interested. So this one, 0 TFP Harmony, do not delete this. Always keep this in. If you do accidentally delete it, then you can actually just go and verify your files again within Steam for the game, and it will download it again. So there's no massive panic, but just as a warning, try not to delete the TFP Harmony folder. Once you're in here, all you need to do is paste these in, and that will be it. Your mods are, in quotes, installed. So once that's done, all you need to do now is start the game. Most mod packs and mods usually run without EAC, so don't run EAC when you are. The easy anti-cheat, it's not really needed for 7 Days to Die, particularly if you're playing solo or just with mates. If you go on to public servers or whatever, then maybe, but this one definitely doesn't. So go into Steam, go to the game, press play, and what you'll get is the options show up here. So, or launch option 7 Days to Die, show game launcher, or launch without EAC. Launch without EAC, and I'll always tick use this option. So every time I start the game, it automatically starts without EAC. That way, it doesn't give you an error when it's trying to understand what the mods are. Right, so when we're in the game, all you need to do on this one is start a new game. I'm going to call this one Fluffy POI 2. We are going to start with a brand new map, a self-generated map, if I can find one. There we go. New random world generation seed, entirely up to yourselves. You can call it whatever you want, type a bunch of numbers. It doesn't really matter what you call it. I tend to use words so that I can remember if I particularly liked a map or whatever. It does show up. This is Nairobi County, so it will show up as that from going on then. Again, entirely up to you. 6K, 8K, or the 10K maps for these. If I'm playing solo, I tend to use 6K. You can do the advanced generation as well, which will allow you to alter whatever you want in it. I suggest leaving all these the same, but you can lower the hills and the mountains if you don't want to be running up and down them or going on your push bike up and down, and we all know how difficult that is. But you don't need to touch any of that. All you need to do is set this up and then hit start. Once we're on started, it will generate the brand new map for you. It will include all the POIs from the map, including the traders if that's what you've selected, and including the Christmas ones if that's what you've selected as well. Any new other mods that you've got, it will include that as well. I hope everybody has a fantastic time playing it. Let us know if there's any more how-tos you want, and I can talk you through them. Thanks very much indeed for watching. Give us a thumbs up and a subscription if you wouldn't mind. That'd be ace. If you don't. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your time zone. See you on the next one. Goodbye.